Yo, right here we're doing chords on the piano, just in the key of C, all white keys. This right here in the middle of the piano, this one right here is middle C, maybe you remember that. But just get yourself acquainted with that key, the sound of it, just playing, right? Thumb, I think, on the right hand is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, cross under, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross over 3. Okay, so the key of C is the easiest for building and discovering chords because you just, once you see how much to separate them, you can just literally shift that up from middle C up an octave to this higher C. So it's every other white key, or its fingers 1, 3, 5, but I'm skipping white keys and I'm just moving that like a block, like a shape up. So do that forwards and backwards just to get used to that hand shape. And then if we recall the names of these notes, C, alphabet, and D, E, F, G, A, B, C, right? C, B, A, G, F. That's right, E, D, C. If I build a chord here with this shape on C, and then I move up to F, C, D, E, F, so now I'm going to jump up here. Okay? So just practice that first. Kind of going, I'm going to go C, F, C, F, and then go C, G, back to C. That way you just get a sense of what it's like to bop around. Because any song you might learn, it's going to be made of one of those 7 chords, or a combination of some of those. So I want you to go C up to F, back to C. Go C up to G, and back to C. And then go C up to A. Now, some of these are major, some are minor, major, major, minor, minor, major. There's only 3 major chords in the whole major key, which is crazy, because the major key feels very major. The only 3 major chords in the key of C are C, F, and G. Or if we give a number to each of these as well, because the numbering system, then we can shift into any other key, whereas these letters are fixed, right? They're absolute. This is a C. It's always a C. So numbering, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 8, octave, 8, oct. So if we go 1, 4, 5, that's C, F, G, like I was saying, the 3 major chords, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, and back to 1. You might start to notice that it kind of resembles a lot of popular music. Now the other chord that popular music incorporates a lot is the 6 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the key of C, that's what letter? C, D, E, F, G, A. So, C to A minor. That's pretty, and back to C. So, those 4 chords I've shown you are the most popular, widely used common chords. 1, 4, 5, and 6. Now, not necessarily in that order, but in various orders. So I wanted to show you how those work, how they're fingered, and how to bop around them so that you can play with different orders. So I just showed you them in sequential, 1, 4, 5, 6. But what if we did 6, 4, and then 1? Sounds like I'm making music, sounds like a song. And then 5, That's a lot of songs. That's almost come out to meet you, tell you I'm sorry, you don't know how lonely you are. It's a fast 5-chord, it moves through fast. So play with those, moving around to different chords in the key, and see what combination and order really speaks to you, and just kind of play with them. Now, take a deep breath, absorb that, pause, maybe come back later. One other just little thing is you can, too, if you want to, take one chord, like the C one, and especially with like the harmonium or like an organ or something where the sound is continuous, it's fun to just take one of the notes in the chord. I usually start with the middle one, and just do its neighbor tone, either up or down. So if I just go, that's pretty, that's cool. So I just took 1, 3, 5, C, E, G. I took the middle one, E, the third, and I brought it down to the second, D. C is 1, D is 2, right? That's cool. What if I go up? That's nice. So then, especially on the organ or harmonium, a lot of like very cool things can just be moving one note or voice, we say, because each of these notes or these tones in the chord, they can behave like a voice, where especially if they move, it feels like something is being expressed in that voice, that inner voice. So play with that as well, just moving each note a neighbor, even the first one. Oh, that's interesting. And in that way, you can do quite a lot without hopping around like I showed you. You can basically just extend, expand, contract, just kind of shift all in one area and get some really beautiful, interesting sounds. So I hope that helps.